puso man ka ng depression, puso may pakamatay, and so hindi niya hindi ko pakamatay, then pakamatay siya. Diba? And there is no chance for him to go to psychologist. Kasi when he go to psychologist, many people probably judge him and buang na niya. Or feel niya, ulaw, it is because hindi niya ma-accept niya natin. Kaya nakita na ko na need Jude, no? Need Jude na to, sa society niya, there is some easy access to a psychologist. Hello, my name is Luisito Xian Bardenas, and I am working as a recruitment staff and also OSH, Safety Health Officer in Outsource USA. Besides, I do some graphic arts. I work with different people, freelancer, and I also love photography. Singing is one of the skills that I have. Of course, cooking also. And I'm a single dad with 6 years old son. I graduated as a bachelor in science and psychology with master in clinical psychology. I also study practical nursing in Philippine College of Technology. I also have degree in design, landscaping. Kasi landscaping is one of my favorite thing to do. And also in interior design. But of course, I do not know nganong naabot ko sa psychology. Nga most of my skills and the thing that I like is more on the arts. Pero I realized, yeah, I realized that I love to talk to people. I am a social type of people. I love to talk to people. I want to learn from them. And I think that is the reason why I want jud maabot ko diya sa psychology na courses. And of course, psychology is one of the best siguro na profession sa akong pagtanaw. Why? Because you helping yourself and also you're helping other people.
Mo na
Amen.
imong first kurso magikuha or naapay?
No, my first course is the practical nursing. Practical nursing 2 years kasi I was planning to go abroad.
Mm.
And then kaya kadtupod ko abroad gamay nanto mo ta I took up designing. I took up designing tapos mo tong yun ako sa imuha nakatong nag kuan ko na ko training sa interior and also sa landscaping. Ang mga yana na ma-design.
Kumbaga, kana gid imong passion.
Kana jud akong passions, more on arts.
Ano wala nimo gi-push?
Kasi I don't want to limit myself.
Okay.
I want to learn a lot. I want to earn a lot of skills. Kasi in order for you to be successful, you don't just stay on the things that you know. You have to broaden your horizon. You have to try things. You have to learn new things.
So therefore, second choice nimo ang psychology.
Second course is psychology and education. Yun.
Okay. Pero ang natapos nimo, ang
Psychology. I teach psychology minor subject and major subject in Rizal Memorial Colleges. Yeah, dito ko nagtudlo.
So ang profession yun nimo is more on sa psychology.
Supposed to be psychology. In katawanan kay no kay psychology, then naabot ko og recruitment. Parang funny no, funny
Pero
thing
pwede
lang.
magyapon.
Yeah, pwede pero
Pwede
oo.
magyapon.
Kasi you learn also, 'di ba, human behavior, 'di ba? And
I-check
you
mo yung
apply,
mga applicants.
yeah, you apply that in sa recruitment and safety health officer, then maumpod na akong trabaho, especially here sa Outsource USA.
Pero
Yun.
pila naka tuig ba? Dili na sa
Dire is mag 3 years ko.
murag ikaw ang
3 years
sa
ko.
na. So
Um,
sinugdan na pioneering kumbaga.
one of the people in pioneering. Bago pa lang ang Outsource USA, we have a few people working with us. And right now, Outsource USA is growing. Yun, it is because of, syempre, good environment. Yun, kana, and not only good compensations, and the people also around us. Yun, that's,
Dili toxic.
yeah, it's not toxic. And that's why, nagdugay ko diri sa Outsource USA.
Good to you.
Yun.
Congratulations.
Yun.
Pero na kay plan nga, di ba, magamit jud maximize ang imong ikuha ka also?
Of course, I want to build my own clinic. Yun. Kasi right now, 'di ba, as you heard, many people, they are depressed, they suffer from anxiety, 'di ba? And they are actually afraid to go to psychologists and psychiatrists because they don't have the money. And also ang mga tao pag once na maingon mo tungkol psychology, ma feeling sa mga tao na buang na ka, 'di ba, no? Mo na no, I want to ano ba, to just break that kind of mindset that somehow even though you're okay, even though that you do not have sakit, no, but um you can have an access, you know, easy access to psychologists. Yun
Pero
yung gusto ko.
ma-consider mo siya kasakit, sir? Kana, if ever psychologically, ito ka na.
Well, for me, no, pag may yun tag sakit, well, dili, lain na siya na term, di ba? No? Lain siya na term. Hindi na kay sakit. No? Lain na term. You've been through a lot. You've been through a lot, di ba? And although, well, mahulog, jud ni mo na murag sakit kay kakulangan, di ba? May mga issues na dapat i-fix. Um, yun. So, but kung imong kuanon mo nang gusto ko magtukod og sarili na kong clinic if ever, no, kung kung God's plan, if that God wants me to do in future, I I want to I want to put up a clinic where people can go there like easy access. Yun. So nowadays, 'di ba, as you can see, there's a lot of people wanted to kill themselves, 'di ba? Especially young people. And daghan kay depressed. And sometimes people doesn't even understand what is loneliness, what is anxiety, and what is depression. They think that pag feel nila na lonely sila, they feel like they are already depressed, diba? And nobody tell them that it's not a depression. Iba yung depression, iba yung loneliness, iba yung anxiety. And that's why in their mind, they're already depressed, and uso man karon depression, uso ang nagpakamatay, and so feel niya gusto siya magpakamatay, hindi nagpakamatay siya. Diba? And there is no chance for him to go to psychologist kasi when he go to psychologist, many people probably judge him, oy, buang man ni, or feel niya ulaw, it is because dili niya ma-accept na siya yung sakit. Yun. Kaya nakita na ko na need jud no sa need jud nato sa society nga there is some easy access to a psychologist. Yun. Kasi abi nimo makita na ko na dungog sometimes mag-talk sa ko, sir, gusto ko magpa-psychiat di ba, psychiatrist and talk to a psychologist. And so, yung ko, why not, di ba? Yung sila, sir, mahal kayo ang therapy. And I told them, at di man siya automatic i-therapy ka. There is some assessment that you have to take. And so, para diha mabalaan kung kung kailangan ka i-therapy or not i-therapy. And siguro the best thing you can do is to go to psychologist to visit and then to talk about your situation. Say, sir, maulaw ko kay basiingon ko lang buang ko ana. Or sir, kaning dili lang ko kay kanang madlok ko. Yun. Kasi nga nakita nila sa society o nakita ni nadungog nila lahi ang ilahang definitions sa pagmoadto ka og lahi ilang meaning ba kung moadto ka og ing ana mga psychiatrists
So,
and
sir, ang
psychologists.
psychologist o psychiatrist,
Iba.
different na sila.
Yes, iba.
Pero,
Iba yan sila.
same sila o, kumbaga, approach
No. There's a limitations.
sa psychologist.
Yes, there's a limitation sa psychologist. Where na yun, to make it clear, di ba, lahi jud ang ilahang work, yun lahi pud ang work sa isa sa psychiatrist and psychologist.
So, kung
Sa
kailangan
psychologist,
ng help, sa imo
it depends. Depends.
depende
Like
po.
example, anxiety and depressions,
Oo.
and it's not extreme. You don't have to take a medicine siguro. No? Kabalo nimo nga need og dali lang ma-assess or pwede pa ma-assess yun, or pwede mga therapy adto ka sa psychologist yun. But more on the medical more on the medicine, more
Ay,
on the
kapal-kapal.
brain, sa brain na, yun, kailangan ka magtuog psychiatrist, yun. But they work in hand together, yun. So, maka-refer ang psychologist sa psychiatrist.
Kumbaga, murag siguro, sa kung pananaw, murag first level ang psychologist, tapos kung dili, kumana nga, grabe na ka, so i-refer na ka sa psychiatrist, tama ba ko? Murag
Well,
na.
nakay point, yes. Mga na, ano.
Pero, paano ni mo mahibalaan nga, kanang, sa tama na, dapat mo patanaw na ka sa psychologist?
Okay.
Kaya normal naman sa tao magiging lonely. Normal sa tao
Yes, agree.
mag-anxiety. Normal sa tao ma-depress.
Mm.
So, paano ka, kasi,
Actually, it's normal for people nga magkaroon ng anxiety. But if the person cannot control his anxiety, he needs to see somebody na makatabang sa and one of that is psychologist and
mga professional.
the professionals. Yun. Kasi you need it and you know exactly that you cannot control it. Yun. Your depression, it's normal for people na depression. But if you can't control it, you really need help. Yun. Nga naman na.
Example daw, sir.
Okay, kung may anxiety, no?
Oo.
Pag normal anxiety, actually the anxiety is like the motivation ba? Yun. Pag makapil kay anxiety, di ba, you are so smart that you really need to, like you're in the deadline na, nakapil kay anxiety. Yun. So, unsay dapat nimo buhaton, dapat magdali-dali ka kay you feel like there is something going on. Di ba, no? So, there is a feeling of urgency. Yun. That is normal. Pero, pag once halimbawa, hadlok na ka sa mga daghang tao, yun. Like, tingala ka daghang tao, makulbaan na kag pinakalit. You have the palpitation. You have the panic attack. Yun. So, you really need to go see some helps. Yun. Kasi nga, ang anxiety is daghag cause, daghag mga, tawag ani, mga factors. Yun. Daghan kayo siya mga factors. Like, there is some, sa past, sa isa ka tao, trauma, of course. Yun, especially trauma jud na, no? Kadaghanan karon sa mga young people, di ba? Nagkaroon sila na I heard some people na ask me na, sir, nga ako na-feel, so dapat ako nabukaton. Yun. And that's why there should be an education also, no, learning pod sa mga kabatanunan, di ba? Especially sa mga schools nila, dapat awareness. Then the problem is some of the school do not really do something. Parang for them, normal lang na magka-anxiety. But yes, normal, but they have to do something, di ba? For to help those kids, di ba? Ningana, no?
Naman siguro murag non-profit organization.
There is a non-profit organizations that will help people who suffer from anxiety. I think the government of Davao City actually free access, but again, the problem is the education ba sa mga tao na dapat ma-aware sila nga pag once nga na sila problema ana, dili sila dapat mahadlo. Dapat mangita jud sila way na ma-avail nila tong program sa government, no? Di ba? Or ma-avail nila ang mga butang na makatabang po sa ilang situations.
Tama to yung gigon, sir, kay diba kung once na muduol ka or magpahibalo ka, muduol ka sa psychologist or sa
katawan na kanila.
Yun, nabuang na ka.
Oh, no? And
tupak sa utok. And
isa pa is ang mga parent po, like makita nila nga nagasad ilang mga anak or maingon nilang anak, murag na kay ani ingnon nila nga, saka nabuang na ka. Ana ba? Itulog lang na. Ana or di ba? Instead of parents should talk to their kids, like mulingkod pato nila, anak, unsay problema, can we talk about it, di ba, no? Ingana, is there something wrong? Yun. The problem man good right now, no? We will na lang about the issue right now, very di ba, anxiety and depression, that is somehow very uso karon, no? And some kids, they think that is a trend, and so they have also to follow, diba? You've seen that in TikToks, in Facebook, in any social medias. There's a lot of kids killing themselves. And so, murag sa ila, murag normal na. So, pag sad nila, mag-post din sila, o may pay magpakamatay ko, or may pay mag-sad.
Tama, daghan kayo na.
Yun, diba? And And kabalo ka, pag once na yung mga taong nag-post, ana, they really don't want to kill themselves. They want somebody to talk to them. That's the sign that people should put in mind, that those people who post something related to suicide, they don't actually commit suicide at agad-agad. That's a red flag. So, pag nakita ka ni mga friend nga nag-post nga na, well, you really have to talk to your friend, di ba? No?
Indication na ba?
Yes.
Ilhana na
Oo.
nga na something wrong.
Yes,
sila,
something
ha?
wrong. Yun. But some also po, napod nga na mag-post sila na for to gain attentions.
No.
Napod.
Pero, connected ka po sa psychology, bitaw ka ng mga, di ba,
Oo, kay
Ito ba na,
kay
okay.
they feel lonely man
Oo,
good.
tama.
Yun. So right now, as you can see, as you also observe, people become lonely. Lonelier, 'di ba? Very very lonely. Why? There is no interaction eh. Like for example, you invite your friend to come to eat. Ano mangyayari? Magkaon lang mo, sila tanan nag-cellphone, after couple hours, you go home.
Tama.
There is no connections ba? Why? I don't know why people do not focus on the connections without the cell phone ba? Like talking, like
Oo, kanang storya din kay na may times good nga magstorya mo pero ang isa sige ka na
sige
gamit sa
cellphone.
Hindi ka na maminaw.
Exactly. And parang parang you waste the time na dapat you get together
Oo, tama.
and talk, like looking at people's
Eye to
eye.
eye,
The people now, they don't look into eye to eye. Why? They look into their cell phone. And that's the saddest thing, di ba? To see, like when you invited a friend, the friend don't talk to you. You talk, yeah, they talk to you, but then they're looking at their cell phone instead of having a eye to eye contact, di ba? Kaya, without the interaction, we more focus on dealing using the cell phone. Ang nahitabo, murag mao na natong normal, di ba no? Like
na lang.
like people can easily say I love you to you in the cell phone. Well, ikaw pod, murag dili na nimo ma-appreciate, it is because you already expected that people will send you I love you thing, di ba? No effort at all. I appreciate those people who say I love you in front of you, or write a letter in front of you than texting you how much they feel about sa imuha towards you, di ba? Yun. The intimacy there, wala na, slowly gone, di ba? Intimacy, the connections to each other. And that's how people become so lonely because of that, di ba? Yun. Kasi nga isipon nimo, tan-aw nimo, daghan kaayog mga tao na kaning kuan na like sa society, sa jeep, all of them are looking on their cell phone. You cannot anymore gain friends, not like before when I was a kid, when I sit in the wala pa usang cellphone, people are looking at you, they smile and they start talking to you, diba? In the park, they start talking to you. Yun, diba? In your neighborhood, when you walk, and then they see you walking, and they say hello, and mano po, amin ko, na hello, kumusta ka, may buntag. Now it's no more. Why? Early in the morning, they fast, they do jogging, they use their cell phone, they listen to the music. There is no connections at all. Yun. And in sa bahay, no wonder why kaning tawag ani na ay tawag na kanang nay magbulag-bulag. Nanong na may magbulag-bulag. Nanong guba man ang relationship sa family. Because less connections less intimacy. When the wife comes, cell phone, and the husband cell phone, and the kids, what are the kids doing? They also do cell phones. So, walay connections. Then mga tulog sila. 'Di ba? And then walay nahitabong kuan, 'di ba? Walay nahitabong interaction, communications, 'di ba? Yun sa isa't isa. Oo. Agree. So walay sharing ba? And so yun, naghinahinay kawala ang love kasi love dili lang na siya na love is not enough. I do believe in that. There should be commitment. There should be communication. Kasi love slowly fade. Will you love somebody who will always tell you I love you but there is no work? Remember, actions speak louder than words. Yun. So, Kaya unti-unting nawawala yung love ng husband and the wife, and nag-cheat na yung husband kasi nakita niya doon sa isang girl na naghatag og intimacy, yun. So, unsay nahitabo? So, nagbulag, na-break ang relationship. And kinsa apektado is the family. I mean, the kids. Now, the kids also has a pattern, has their own idea or has their own definitions of love. Kinakita man gyapon na sa parent nila. And so karon, ang problema na pod ang bata na pod. Kay ngano nagasik na pod siya love. Nya asa na po niya na masik na love? Makita na niya dito sa social media, sa Facebook. Makamit siya mga tao sa Facebook. And then yun, and then ma-attach siya. And then dito na niya bulagan, niya ang bata nasakitan. Yun, kaya nga naman, lahi ang expectation niya sa reality about sa love. So, muna magpakamatay ang bata, masad ang bata, di ba, no? So, you know how this social media and the technology actually destroying the mindset of other people, di ba?
Actually, ang technology, makatabang
Can
lang yan,
help
beneficial
actually,
siya,
beneficial.
pero need yun guidance.
There
sa mga
should be
parents,
guidance. There should be guidance.
restriction,
And you should also know how to use them.
Tama.
Yun,
May
di ba?
limitation ba?
There are always a limitations, di ba? Mo na makaingon ka na. Sayang, di ba? Like for example, I have my son with me, and my 6 years old knows how to use a cell phone. So what I do is I always telling my son, anak, you only play cell phone for 5 minutes. Anak, 5 minutes lang. And after that, no more. And then when we're eating, I don't want to use my cell phone. I want to see him eating. I want to talk to my family. I want to talk to my dad. I want to talk to my son. We have a good communications while eating. Why? Dito na mo mabalaan if there is some issues needs to be fixed or there's a problems needs to be fixed. Kasi, you know, family is the first jud community sa isa ka tao, di ba? Yun. And so, the family, how you deal with your kids, you know, the kids will also do the same outside your home, di ba? So, kaya,
first foundation, magod ang sumbalay.
the family, di ba? So, when you are a parent, when you are a parent and you tolerate your kids playing cell phone kasi you are tired and you are lazy to deal with your kids. And so what you do, your technique is to use cell phone and gadgets to at least settle your kids down, and so you can freely do what you need to do. But that is very, very wrong. Kasi nga, you're using cell phone and gadgets as a medicine, di ba? Pangit na, di ba? So, if you're a parent, what you need to do, Jude, be a parent, di ba? Don't let social media control the mind of your kids. Yun. Or else, when they get older, sorry ka na lang. Di ba, no? And we do not also, of course, I'm not saying that you do not let your kids use their cell phone, kasi cell phone nowadays is one of the most important gadgets that the people for connections, for communications. But we should teach our kids to be responsible, you know, responsible in using gadgets like cell phones, di ba? May nga naman na siya.
Pero kung ikaw pabuton,
Mm.
I mean, sa imong own perspective, pwede niyo mo padalaan ang imong anak ng cellphone, mga grade school?
No, kung elementary,
Oo. Kung ikaw
No.
lang, sa imong
ako no. Kasi nga, 100% no. Why? Pag halimbawa, grade 1 ni mong anak, no? Grade 1, grade 2, grade 3, that's a big no-no. Maybe, pag once na responsible na siya, like he know what's the use of the cell phone, I think I will allow him, diba? Pero pag grade 1 pa lang, I don't. Why?
Kung makita na bata pa rin tayo.
Agree. And funny thing is, the parents think that it's helpful for their kids.
Oh, kay maka-bright man.
Kay maka-bright, kay maka-speak og English.
Oh.
But not only, we're not talking about the communications and speaking in English,
Oh.
but the content of the content of kung unsang ilang ginatanaw. Diba? Oh, there are a lot of programs which somehow we think it's educational. But the image that these programs are showing to kids, it's not good. Like, I saw some of the videos in YouTube, like educational videos. But then nakita na ko mga like patay pusil-pusil, baril-baril, like that, 'di ba? Like the blood in like my son says Scooby-Doo toilet something, 'di ba? I don't know what's that. And then I said, dili jud siya maayo, 'di ba? And then ako anak, mohilak man jud na siya kay kuha ang cellphone, mohilak kay na siya gusto na show. I don't care. If you cry, I don't care. I always tell my son, listen to me. I'm your dad. You have to listen to me. Right now, you're 6 years old. So I have to do the best I can to teach you how to be responsible, how to be a good boy. When you grow up, dapat responsible na ka. I will only allow you a cellphone, maggamit, mag-use, og dugay, pagkabalo na ka, unsa ang purpose sa imuhang cellphone. Yun, anak. Pornography is free access. Diba? You know that already. Killings. You know that already. Yun. Kaya nga sad diba no? Okay, we teach our kids academic. But we do not teach values. You know what's in it?
Batin na ko sir. Pero parang program karon ng DepEd na mabalik tong
That's good. I'm so excited, diba? No, that is very, very nice, diba?
Ibalik nila ang
Oh my God.
Kaya tato ka tayo naman tato.
Nata-ato, diba? And you know how to manupo, you know, until now I can still remember it, diba? No, na sus gwapo kayo, no, na naimang ana. Kay karon ng mga bata, murag wala na joy batasan. Singgitan ang mama, ang papa singgitan, di ba?
Mag-wild pa.
Mag-wild pa.
Di ba tapos ako na kay kuno ta kanang
Bunalan. I'm glad that I agree, and I'm glad that my papa do that, di ba? And my papa discipline me kasi it helps me to be a better person, di ba? Ana na siya. Yun, for me, I murag agree ko with disciplining the kids. And I do agree.
Kaya madala na to pag magtubo magkadako.
Magkadako.
Tapos mo pud lang teach sa ilang future na anak.
Yes, exactly. And the funny thing is that some people do not understand. You know, there's a level of discipline. You know, when your kid's doing bad things, you cannot just talk to the kids like anak, blah 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 blah, and the baby the kids. The kids are a manipulator, you know. They manipulate you, and they know how to play with your emotions, and so you have to make sure that they don't manipulate you, diba? Nga naman ano.
For more new upload videos, puntahan lang ang mga social media platforms na nakikita ninyo sa inyong screen.